My name is Spring Greeney. I'm an academic director here at Great Books. This will be my 4th summer as an academic director here at Great Books. In my other professional life, I'm a historian and graduate student at the University of Wisconsin in Madison. And I am so delighted and I feel very lucky to be here at Great Books again. Our theme this week was Taming Nature. How appropriate that I am out surrounded by trees. And we wrestled with 3 questions. Our first question was, what responsibility, if any, do we have to the natural world? Our second question was, how and why have our ideas of nature changed over the last 400 years? And our third question was a question of environmental ethics or environmental justice. Who enjoys the benefits of access to pristine nature, and who bears the disproportionate burdens of exposure to environmental hazard? So, with those 3 questions in mind, we dove right in. And we spent a lot of this week talking about different answers to the first question. What responsibility do we have, if any, to the natural world? And we talked about improvement. We read John Winthrop, the Massachusetts Bay Colony governor, who writes about a moral imperative to improve, to settle the land. In our second day, we talked about conservation, and we read Gifford Pinchot, the first head of the U.S. Forest Service. And we talked about what it might look to set aside land for use in the present and with an eye to future generations. In our third day together, we talked about preservation. We read the 1964 Wilderness Act, and we talked about what it would look like and what it means to set aside wilderness area untouched by people. And in our fourth day, we read Rachel Carson's A Fable for Tomorrow from her classic 1962 work, Silent Spring. And we talked about what it means to act with precaution, to act cautiously towards what we now understand are many, many, many unintended consequences of human actions. I love Great Books, and why I feel so lucky to get to be in a classroom with all of you intermediates, because you ask questions, you read critically, you push each other, you work hard, and you also look out for each other. And you looked out for me as an instructor. When I was struggling to articulate an idea, or when I was using terminology that you didn't know what it meant, you were never shy about asking, and you were never shy about helping me. So, this question of what are our responsibilities to the natural world, I think encompasses a question that is at the heart of the Great Books mission, which is, what are our responsibilities to each other? And at least for this week, I really found that our responsibilities to each other are to help each other, ask new questions, and to pull each other along when we're not sure the answers. So thank you for a great week. Thank you, families, for sharing your wonderful, gifted, and very weird children with me, and I hope to see many of you in future summers.